Hi everyone! So the Apex Legends Season 3 trailer just released yesterday, both the announcement trailer and the gameplay trailer, and I'm so excited because it looks so cool. It's so much better than I expected. The trailers are absolutely amazing. So today I'm going to go through the gameplay trailer since that shows us what's actually in-game. So getting straight into it, first of all we see Bloodhound and Crypto's doing his finisher, or one of its finishers, on Bloodhound. And we also get a brief look at the lava area. This is only part of the lava area, there is another section that they show later on. And I just wanted to point out how they have zip lines across the lava, so it looks like you can't actually go into the lava, you'd probably die, so don't do that. And here's a brief look at the ice area too, which looks so nice. And here's an indoor area which I'm not entirely sure where this is located, but it looks cool as well. And Caustic is doing a finisher, and I think this is a new skin for him. It kind of looks kind of icy and it fits with the theme, so... And I don't really play Caustic, so I'm not sure if that's a new skin or not, but to me it looks new. And here's another look at the lava area. There's other parts and you can see platforms go across the lava, so it looks like you can't go on it. And can I just say, this map looks so big and so pretty as well. And here's our first look at Crypto properly, I guess you could say. His in-game model at least, and I don't know if you noticed, but throughout the trailer we see a little glow around his drone, at least at some points. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, but I just thought I'd point that out. I don't know if you've noticed, but here we can see Crypto's banner, so you get a look at one of his poses and frames. As well as more shots of the map, which looks so cool, as well as a brief look at the new train. I think this right here is a new Octane skin, as well as a new longbow, which has like an ice pattern all over it and looks so cool. The map is so pretty, it's so colourful, my gosh, I really like this map. I think I prefer this much more than Kings Canyon, to be honest, just because it's so much more colourful and it's very varied as well. There's like loads of different areas. You have the lava area, the ice area, a swamp area, even like a field kind of thing with a giant leaf right here if you didn't see that. And here we get a look at a new Havoc skin, which is like a molten lava-y kind of look all over it. And then we get Octane running over Gibraltar with a train, so I don't know if that does damage, maybe it won't, but you could look like you're driving the train, which is pretty cool. And right here we get a look at Crypto's point of view for the first time. We see him taking his drone out and he's actually got these little metal pads on his fingertips. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, but he's got like a little screen on his wrist as well, which I guess controls his drone, which is really cool. And we get a look at his drone view, but to me I think this kind of leaves you defenseless if this is what you see in-game, because you can't really move your figure if you're in this kind of mode. So I guess you're going to need your teammates to support you if you are using this. And if you're playing randoms, that's going to be kind of hard because they don't always listen, so be careful when using this. And here we get a shot on the train itself, and of course it does move. This could potentially be a new R301 skin as well, which I think looks really nice. And we get a look at Crypto's second finisher, where he uses his drone as a sword, of course, to knock Wraith over, and we actually get a look at him transforming his drone into a sword in the announcement trailer as well. I think some of you may have missed that, it does show it pretty briefly. And I just wanted to point out how he says this. It seems you should have been a bit more careful. I think this could be a kill quote thing that he says when he finishes someone off, potentially. And here's another look at the ice area on the map. It does kind of seem like this train does go around everywhere, maybe. And we even have ice on the building. At least they're like half covered in ice, which looks so nice. I really like the textures that they put around the map. It looks so pretty. And these like giant icicles that come out of that thing in the middle. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But here's a brief look at the lava area again. And if you look at the banner right here, we get to see another skin for Crypto, as well as a pose, which is like a darker version of him. And this is like the swampy area where I think that giant leaf is. And as you can see, there's like a big water geyser in the middle, which is like the air vents in Fortnite. I'm not sure if those are still in the game, but essentially you can go in these and they work the same as a jump tower. This map's so pretty, don't you think it is? I can't stress that enough. It looks so nice and I'm so excited to play. But moving on. Right here we get into the Battle Pass section and we can see a new Pathfinder skin where he's completely covered in ice, and if you missed it, I think this banner here is related to Titanfall 2, correct me if I'm wrong. But we see Pathfinder with his ice textured skin and his Peacekeeper that's also covered in ice, and that is such a pretty Peacekeeper. And if you didn't notice, we also get this little Yeti charm on the Peacekeeper, which I think is so cute. Not only will we have the ranked mode charms, but we also get this Yeti charm too. Maybe there's more that we don't know about yet, and of course they could add more in the future as well. But then we get to see this really cool Lifeline skin. She looks like a demon, and she also has a matching longbow in her hands as well, which also is covered in like some molten lava. I really like how her fingers glow. It makes her look so cool. And I just wanted to point out this other line that Crypto says, which could potentially be one of his kill quotes as well.
A dead man overthinks. Opening fire! A ready man survives.
And right here we get a look at the new charge rifle in action. It does look like it can be a pretty deadly weapon, maybe a one-shot. This could potentially be a care package weapon then, if it is a one-shot kind of weapon. Which I was hoping it wouldn't be, because in Season 2 we got a care package weapon, and I would kind of like to see more variety in the weapons that we can pick up already on the ground. I don't know about you, but every single time I land somewhere, one of the first weapons that I pick up is either a Mozambique or a P2020, and I hate them both so much. They're my worst weapons in the game. I really hope that doesn't happen again here in this new map, and it probably will, but I just wanted to say that I really hate those weapons. The P2020 more than the Mozambique though, which potentially is an unpopular opinion, but that's my preference. But anyway, moving on, we get to see Crypto, Pathfinder and Lifeline. They're both in their new skins, which of course are going to be Battle Pass skins. Since in the last Battle Pass we had 2 Battle Pass skins, I think the Pathfinder and Lifeline skin will be the skins that we see in this Battle Pass. We also always got a new skin for the new legend as well, so maybe there's a new Crypto skin in there as well. We do see one in this trailer, but I'm not sure if that will be a Battle Pass skin or if it's one of his own legendary skins. But we'll have to see on the 1st of October for that. So right here on the board we have New Dawn written, but it's crossed out to say Meltdown, which is pretty cool. After the trailer's endgame title screen shows up, we do see another clip of a new type of loot box. So these are like flying drones that you can shoot down and they'll drop a ball of loot. You basically have to break open the ball, and there's a new loot item as well, but I think this potentially could only be for Crypto to find, since it is like a chip kind of thing, and Crypto is a hacker as well, so it kind of makes sense to be just for him. But basically, if you find one of these chips, you pick it up and you get to open a secret door where you can find some high tier loot. So this will be gold and purple items, and my gosh, if you find this early game especially, you are pretty much set for the entire game. But right here we get a look at one of Crypto's new skins, which potentially could be a Battle Pass skin or one of his normal skins, where he is completely black. I think it's kind of funny how everyone thought that the thing on his back was a sword. Technically it kind of is, but it's a drone that turns into a sword, I guess you could say. And if you didn't notice, he actually has like a case for his drone to go on his back. I think that's such a nice touch. But I think this skin is a nice contrast as well to his normal one, since his other one is kind of bright and this one's dark. It's nice in my opinion. So that's everything in the gameplay trailer. I just wanted to talk about some of the things I saw in the announcement trailer as well. I'm not going to go through that entirely, but I think it's so cool how they showed pretty much all of the Legends personalities in the trailer, and in the dropship they actually have their own little cabin space too. And a funny thing to me is how the announcer says no weapons allowed on the dropship, and what does Bloodhound hold in his hand? A knife. And he also has an axe and a sword in his cabin too, so Bloodhound isn't actually playing by the rules right there. I don't know if you noticed either, but it looks like there's actually a flyer's head on his wall as well. Bloodhound is so strange, and it kind of makes him seem more mysterious than he already is too. And of course, Octane is just an adrenaline junkie and gamer, it appears, and he's actually playing Titanfall too, potentially other games as well, since he's got like 3 different things going on in each screen. They're not all the same, and he's an absolute mess since all of his cans are all over the floor. I just want to go in and clean them all up because there's so many. Also, I wanted to point out how Bloodhound says for Arthur when he shoots Pathfinder.
For Arthur.
If you didn't know, Arthur is his raven. At least I think it's a raven. And we do see his bird at the beginning of the game, but it kind of seems like someone killed his raven, which I hope they didn't. And if it was Pathfinder, that is so sad. I really hope that isn't true. And what will be even more sad is if when you pick Bloodhound, if Arthur isn't there anymore. I mean, I really hope that doesn't happen, but Pathfinder, you better not have killed Arthur. But anyways, moving on. In the announcement trailer, we actually saw snow flying around everywhere, and that's kind of disappointing for me in the gameplay trailer because I was hoping that we'd have snow flying across our screens as well. I know that would impact our vision, but I think it would be such a nice touch. Maybe they could just have like a faint snow going across, but I don't know, it felt more atmospheric when the snow was there in my opinion. I really wish they kept that and added it into the actual game, but they didn't, so there's not much you can do about that. But anyways, Crypto is holding his device and using his drone. We saw the drone view there as well, sort of, and it kind of seems like his drone lets out an EMP blast right here. I don't know if that's his ultimate maybe? Or at least it's one of his abilities that we get to see his drone do that we didn't get to see in the gameplay trailer. But can I just say this trailer as well is so pretty. They do such a good job in making their trailers. I think they're so cool. They just excite you even more, and I really can't wait until October 1st now because I really want to play in this new map. Damn it, Respawn, why did you have to make such a cool looking map and then make us wait? I know it's only a few days away, but I really want to play it now. But anyways, gosh, these trailers so cool. They look so cool, everything about it's so cool, the map's cool, it's awesome. But before I finish off this video, I just want to read what's in the description of the Meltdown gameplay trailer. So it says, drop in hot and put your enemies on ice. Enter the burning cold of the brand new map World's Edge, where molten heat and chemical ice collide. Uncover your opponent's secrets as Crypto, the latest legend. Grab the battle pass and take on daily and weekly challenges and score unique rewards. Burn your enemies before they burn you with the new charge rifle. Find it all and more in Apex Legends Season 3 Meltdown. My gosh, does it sound cool? I find it interesting how they wrote uncover your opponent's secrets as Crypto. So does that mean there is secret things that only Crypto can do? We saw that little area where he can uncover loot, maybe that is only for Crypto? Potentially, but I just want to point out another thing in the announcement trailer is we saw Crypto in a cave and it did kind of seem like there was some kind of tech behind him. Maybe that's like his lair that's only for Crypto. It kind of overlooked the entire map. So I wonder if that's a hidden area that only Crypto could go to. Potentially. But anyways, to end this video here, And I hope this was helpful to you and that you learned something that you didn't already know. And if I did miss anything out, let me know in the comments as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!